Alright, so it's about 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm headed out. I'm trying to emulate the show about as much as possible, so I made it so I have to walk about a mile. I'm going to be out in the desert. I fed the Buddha belly well this morning, got fat in here, got my protein. I think I'm ready. Man, we'll see how it goes the next 3 days. Pressure's on though. I'm not going to go naked obviously because there might be other people out here and I don't really think they would appreciate that. So I am going to wear no shirt and just a pair of shorts, and I actually decided to take my sandals with me. I'm going to take these with me in case I get in trouble and I need to walk out in a hurry, but I won't wear them otherwise. Whew. Okay, so I've been traveling for about an hour and a half or so, and finally getting up to where I know there's water. I've been to this spring before, so I know there's water here. Right now it's getting hot, and these stones are going to start to heat up, so I gotta get to my water, find a shelf. I need to find it before it gets too hot on the rocks, because I'll pan up here so you can see these rocks are going to get freaking hot, and I mean hot. It's going to be impossible for me to walk on those, so I need to get water and get hydrated, and then find a place to make a shelter. And it's not going to be much. I'm just going to lay down on the rocks. But I want some place that I can possibly build a fire and that's out of the wind and mostly out of the sun. And I don't think there's going to be a plethora of rattlesnakes around, or scorpions. Okay, it doesn't look like much, but that's my water right there. The rocks were really hot, so I decided to just make a pair of sandals, and started out by stripping this golden rod and then weaving it into a base of a shoe. So I started on that, and then I had to make the straps to go around it, and that's tool that I'm using a 4-ply weave on. And there's the finished shoe. Not much, but man, it saved my foot. I'm telling you, it was absolutely fantastic. And then I found a sock, and that really simplified things, because huge find right there. After that I could walk around and I found some string, and with that I made some traps, some snares, and I went out and set those snares before I went back to my sleeping spot, which is this. Nothing much obviously, I'm just laying down on the rocks. I'll show you a close-up view. It's got a bunch of rocks on it and they don't really stick, you just have to move them around a little bit and you're fine. I'm wrapping up day one here. Show you what I got. First of all, this is huge. I found this. It's a bottle, and I made a belt. This belt here holds my sandals tied around my waist. Got water, got shelter, got traps. I've eaten some cattail. I probably had maybe not many, 5 or 6 cattails, so I'm doing all right. It's hard to talk loud because everything's so peaceful. So I woke up this morning and I discovered that I had placed my shelter in a very low spot and a corridor for the cold air moving down the hill. So I woke up at about 1:30 and it was pretty cold. So I went hiking around this morning at about 4:30 when it was just getting light, and I found an absolute beauty. While I was getting that cave ready, I was lucky enough to find a grasshopper, so I skewered it on a grass stem and cooked it. That's good. Alright, this is great. I got cattails, so I'm going to do the floor and I'm going to have breakfast. These things are good. Alright, so I just went down and found some good cattails. This will be for acorn and cattail root dinner. And I wove a quick mat. It's nothing special, but it'll be good for the bottom of the thing up there, just to cover the floor so I don't get so much sand on me, because otherwise I'm going to get a ton of sand on me. But that's it. I'm pretty excited. I got a nice acorn dinner, and acorn and cattail roots, you can pretty much live on those in good shape. So I'm going to run up right now to the little shelter that I dug out of that alcove, and maybe actually start up and start cooking dinner. I got a lot of acorns. We got some carbohydrates and some starch there. I'm going to boil it all up in this water in just a little bit, but man, it's nice, really nice. Got everything you need right here, man. Got a nice shelter. Might rain. I think I don't even have to worry about it. Pretty awesome. Like, really awesome. I'm getting a little bit funny. My eye-hand coordination's a little bit weird. When I was picking up the acorns, I'd drop them or lose them. So losing a little bit of motor control, probably just getting tired and maybe a little dehydrated, because boy, my pee was like almost brown. So I must have been dehydrated for sure. But anyway, man, I'm excited. I'm really excited. It's going to be a nice meal. Some little bitty flames. Finally got it. Now we just got to keep it going, so it won't last long. Alright, that's awesome. So it's starting to boil, but unfortunately I put too much water in it. It's boiling right into the fire. There's too much water in it. Shit, I don't know what I'm going to do now. I made it so the fire is underneath the bottle, and that way it keeps the fire nice and small, concentrates the heat. We'll get that boiling and then eat them. Starting to boil. Alright, so this majorly sucks balls, but some guy and his kid came by, and then those two, I don't know if you can see them, came by and they saw me. The other people smelled the smoke, and then those guys came over because they saw me. So I'm packing it up because I'm not supposed to have the fire, and the dad who was with his kid looked like he was pissy about it. So I'm just going to take off. That sucks because I don't want to be here and get busted for having the fire. I'll get kicked out totally. So good thing I brought my shoes to make a hasty escape. Dang it. Anyway, that sucks. This is such a great thing, man. I had it going too. Alright, well, I don't want to lose my privileges to come out here because somebody will rat on me and then I won't be able to come out anymore. Plus I'll get a ticket. Alright, I got to put out the fire and take off. That sucks. Yeah. So, that sucks. No more out here. I made it basically what's half the time. That sucks. Over half, but I wanted to stay so bad overnight tonight. I mean, I'm fine. This will be great. Plus, I got the acorns. I mean, geez. Couldn't ask for more. It was perfect. But, whatever. I don't want to get busted, so. Anyway, I want to shoot this just so I can see my face, because I don't know how bad I look, because people look at me pretty strange. I just cost 3 people who were going the opposite direction, and they looked at me like I was some kind of frickin' psycho, so I wonder what I look like. So I'm not allowed in the Jeep and with my stinky self, because I smell like campfire and I'm filthy dirty, so I have to take a shower. So this is my shower. I don't really know how much it's going to help. Oh, wow, it feels good. Oh, wow. Oh my God. J. Waterman! Life is good.